Have you ever had a gut feeling and asked yourself, is this my intuition speaking or is this just anxiety? You're not alone. The truth is, they both come from within, but the energy, tone, and purpose are totally different. So today I'm going to help you understand the difference so that you can start trusting yourself again. Right? So let's talk about anxiety. Anxiety is often rooted in fear, usually about the future. It's fast, it's loud, it's chaotic. It comes from a survival mechanism, always scanning for potential threats, even when there aren't any, right? And it can sound like, what if this goes wrong? What if I mess up? What if I'm not good enough? And then it's usually followed by physical symptoms where, your heart starts racing, tightness in the chest, you have a shallow breath. So now let's look at intuition. It's your knowing. It's calm. It's grounded. It's still. It doesn't yell. It's more of a whisper, right? It doesn't spiral. It guides. And it sounds like, this isn't for me, or, something feels off. I don't know why, but I just know. And you won't always be able to logically explain it, but it just feels right in your body, even if your mind is unsure. So, quick ways to tell the difference. Anxiety is loud, fearful, it's urgent, fast, panicked, right? The focus is what could go wrong, racing heart, the panic, and the root of it is trauma, or fear of the unknown, right? And then the intuition is that quiet, calm, clear, slow, steady voice. You're asking yourself, what feels aligned? It's centered, it's grounded, and the root is from like an inner wisdom. It's like gut instinct. Anxiety is pushing, intuition is nudging. So here's the twist. They can feel similar, and that's why we're all confused, right? Especially when you've experienced trauma, your nervous system might interpret any unknown as danger, and that can blur the line, right? And this is why it's important for us to pause, breathe, and check in. Not to suppress, but ask yourself, am I catastrophizing? Is there actual evidence here? What's the tone of this voice? Is it panic or is it present? So here's some tools that you can use to strengthen your intuition, to kind of build that muscle of discernment. You can try things like meditation, right, to quiet the noise. You can journal to track what your gut said versus what actually happened, right? Maybe have somatic check-ins, notice where you feel tight. Is it in your chest? Is it in your fists, your jaw, your shoulders? Right? And then try taking a mindfulness walk. Let those answers come without forcing, just in a moment of being. My favorite, and if you're open to it, let AI help. It's like use a journaling prompt. Ask yourself or ask the chat, is this feeling coming from fear or alignment? Right? And you can let chat kind of reflect on what you're saying underneath that spiral. Getting a different perspective can really help. Trust is a practice. The more that you check in with yourself, the better you get at recognizing the tone of what's true. Like I said earlier, anxiety screams to be heard, and intuition waits to be listened to, right? One is in fear, the other is grounded in knowing, right? But it takes time to just get quiet enough to hear the difference. They're both here to serve you. One is a wonderful guide, the other is a terrible master. I hope this video helped, guys. If you liked it, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again in the next one.